Hello everybody and a very warm welcome to Crafters TV. My name is Ben Moseby. How are you? I hope your Wednesday's going well. We're middle of the week already. The week is absolutely flying over and we have got another fantastic show for you. As you know, if you've been with us the last sort of week and a half, we are very much in the Christmassy mood, Christmas in July, so loads of great Christmas launches for you and another one indeed for you today, which we'll get onto in just a second. Two shows today. First show, this one right now, launch day, where we're going to be concentrating on this brand new launch, which already I know you're loving. And then tonight, live at 5, we've got an hour-long craft along. And if you bought our amazing 3D folder with those flower dies last week, then you'll want to join us for that, because the fish has got an amazing craft along coming your way with that particular product. If you haven't yet picked it up, we'll still have it available for you on the show. Also to mention, on the website, still got our sort and store event, so if you are looking to pick up some amazing deals in the world of all things storage, do have a look there. And I do believe running until the end of the month, we've got our 10 for 10 with the dies, which I know tons of you have taken advantage of. I'm sure it runs till the end of the month. Producer John's just gone, end of the month, we have no dies left. It's the 31st of July. And I know a lot of people have gone 10 for 10, then come back and done another 10 for 10, then come back and done another 10 for 10. So do have a look, it is all there. This show though, we're concentrating on the brand new, absolutely stunning Christmas scene stamp and die Showstopper. You guys have loved these already. A set which is going to allow you to do everything you would expect to do with a set like this, and something which you might not expect to do. And launching a Christmas scene collection, we need somebody who loves to make a scene. In a good way, it is your friend and mine. I'll tell you what, she's on one today. If you're looking for some fun, you're going to get it in this show. Chivs is here, everybody. Hey.
Hello, I love a scene, Ben. There's no punch without show, and I love a little bit of drama, I have to say. We've been doing all the singing in the preamble to this show. I'm incredibly excited to be here with you, and I love being here with Ben because we just have the best laugh. I think you're going to love this new product range that we've got for you. So versatile and so incredibly easy to use. You are going to be making Christmas decorations, you're going to be making Christmas bunting, you're going to be making really different and beautiful cards, you're going to be making gift boxes. There is nothing you cannot do without this collection, and I'm super excited to show you them. And I'm going to keep talking while Ben fixes his pack shot, because he's just knocked it flying.
Well, tell the true story, in fact, that it was just out of the camera shot, so I was doing something out of my actual job description, sorting out the pack shot. We were, to be honest with you, we should have noticed it before the show, but we were too busy having a bit of a Christmas sing-song before.
Was it wrong, Ben?
What?
Was it wrong?
No, it was just out of shot.
Oh, it was out of shot?
Yeah, so I've just been shuffling it.
I apologise. Yeah. I cast aspersions just there earlier, and you didn't deserve the aspersion.
No, I
apologise.
Didn't. It was just, I just shuffled it. Every day I'm shuffling. We are, just before we get into it, we are obviously wanting you to chat with us over the course of the show. Any questions, any comments, fire them in. The more you comment, again, the more chance you've got of winning, because we are going to give away, and this hasn't happened very often at all. What an opportunity today to win a Chivs original. Yep. You're going to be giving away 2 of your cards, signed, hopefully. Are you going to sign them at the end of the show?
Ooh, I will sign them. That means I've got to be good, because you know I usually make things upside down and backside forwards, Ben.
Well.
So, I'll try not to make an Australian one, and I'll definitely sign it. Ben and I will both sign it for you.
Okay, so get in touch, say hello. And we're also wanting today, this is Chiv's idea, your favourite Christmas songs. Did you say specifically the sort of 70s and 80s?
I think the 70s and 80s were the best, but early 90s you're allowed, because of course you've got your E17 having you in there.
Yeah, yeah.
Which is classic with all of the big white hoods, isn't it? So I think 70s and 80s did Christmas songs better than any other era.
Yeah.
And my personal opinion, that's why we're still playing every year, isn't it? So yes, I'm particularly interested in the decades, the 70s and 80s.
Let's say you can go as far as 94, because that's when Mariah Carey did All I Want for Christmas.
Standard.
Okay, let's not go.
We can go to 1993. No, we can't go to 1994. We can't.
Oh, okay.
That was the year of my son's birth. We can go to 1994.
Okay, good news. But
okay.
Don't say Mariah Carey, whatever you do. A few quick hellos, and then we'll have a look through the boards and talk about the concept of this kit and get the details up. But Polly Coe is in from Brownstown, Florida. Sarah Leahy says, hi Leanne, Ben and team. We have got Big Pop and also Sam in the gallery today saying hi and hello.
Big Pop?
Big Pop. That's
is that Johnny?
Producer Johnny's Big Pop, yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
You are the big boss. You are the big pop.
He's
You're
old.
like the Don Corleone of craft producing. We need to get your Maltesers and stuff them in the side of your mouth so you can walk around talking like that. That will make my day, Johnny, I have to say. Okay.
Yeah. Don Corleone. More like Don Corleone.
Don Craftioli. Don Craftioli. That's who you are. You're the big. I love that.
I do say, like old Father Time. Like Johnny's like the old Father Craft. I feel like craft was sort of built around Johnny. What he doesn't know that's happened in the world of craft in the last 20 years is not worth knowing. I'll tell you what. Carletta is in from Arkansas. Laurie joins us from Arizona, and Tammy Barnhouse is in Missouri. Hello to Pat in New Jersey. Amelie says good morning, and Sandra Peake says good morning, everyone. Lakieta says hello. I'm excited to see these demoed. I love them. Oh, and Lily's got in touch saying hello, Ben, Leanne, and everyone. I'm just sat down the corridor, but just quickly popping in to say how much I love these dies. Yet another crafty need.
Well, thank you, Lily. I'm so happy to hear that. Isn't that lovely? I love it when one of our other craft guests, our experts, pop in and let us know how much they love them too. You know, when they're not on the show. I love that. And I think, where is she? Where are you? Just a fabulous collection. I have to say, they are gorgeous, and I can't wait. She's down the corridor. Yeah. Hello.
Hello.
Thank you, Lily.
If you want to go for the full collection, let me tell you how it all works, and then we'll have a look at the board. So the full. Oh, so if you just want the collection on its own, right, £56 or $72 will get you the complete set of 6. There is a Showstopper available for you as well if you want to go for that, which basically gives you more goodies within the actual set. So for an extra £15 or $20, as you can see, you get £34 or $49 worth of extra goodies. I won't dwell on these too much for now, but what you will get is 50 sheets of your craft card, always very handy when crafting Christmas time. You're going to get your luxury card stock from your 12 days of Christmas, and rather handily to go with that, you're going to get the 6x6 paper pad from that same collection, and you're also going to get your Tags and Twine from the Violet Studios range. So all of that is the extras, should be an extra £34 or $49. It's £15 or $20. And then if you go for the Showstopper, your bonus buy this time around is your Tri-Blend Deep Blend selection. Pop that in your basket and you will get that for half price. It must be in the same basket as your Showstopper, and you'll get it for half the price, which is about to pop up on your screen right now. So platinum it will be £30 or $44. I've never done that before. So that's everything I need to tell you. Let's have a look at the boards with Leanne, because these have got like not like a hidden concept, but something perhaps people wouldn't expect with a collection like this, Leanne, right? Yes,
maybe a little surprise for you, Ben, and we will definitely be having a look at that. I might actually do that as the first demo, because you can see how fabulous they are from some of the samples, and how you're going to use them. But I think the way that we've designed them, or that I was very specific that I wanted you to be able to use them, is in a way that's going to make them so versatile for you. So the designs first that we've got are here. And these are like a beautiful bauble. I'm just going to show you this. This is what this design looks like when it gets put on a card. And I'm sure you agree, that looks absolutely exquisite.
Stunning.
I'm going to show you how to use these in a different way to that in my first demo, which I really want to make sure you can see and understand.
Yeah.
How to make your own Christmas decorations with them, basically, Ben. And it's so easy to do.
Cool.
Now, each of these die sets comes with 3 separate dies, which gives you all of the different looks that you've got here on the board. So the first look at the top, the cut in, comes with the insert piece of the die, and you cut that in, and you've just got a beautiful snowflake design in the centre of the panel. Then if you use that die with its matching nest, the two together would do this for you, which looks absolutely beautiful.
It does.
Do those two together and cut a base panel from the third die in the collection, and that's how you make the topper that looks like a bauble. However, You could cut that flat piece and then cut the snowflake inside and make a different creator card. You could do that and make it in reverse. So actually with these, there are probably 5 different ways you can use the combination of these 3 dies and get 5 very different looks, which when it comes to crafting at home means that you've got such an investment in these and lots and lots of different ways to use them for a very affordable price. So that's the first design. That is our Let It Snow. Then we've got for you one of my particular favourites. I love an angel at Christmas. We've got the Christmas angel.
Yeah.
Now, everything I've just shown you with the snowflake is appropriate to every single one of the designs. You can do all of the things that I've just been talking to you about. And what I will do is just show you how beautiful that is.
That is stunning.
Once it's been made into a project. Then we've got our fabulous Christmas tree.
Oh, yes.
Gorgeous. And I love the fact that this one's oval. We haven't just stuck with a circle for everything. So you've got that lovely elongated design. Perfect for your A6 and A2 cards. When you colour that in,
that's beautiful.
How exquisite is that? It really is. Use your glitter, use your glitter glues on there, use your gems, use your gilding, use your mirror card, you know, whatever you want to do, it's going to look exquisite. So there's your tree. Then we've got, I don't think you can have a Christmas range without a stag in the woods looking moody.
True.
Honestly, and nothing epitomises Christmas more than a beautiful stag in a frosty wood.
Moody stag.
A moody stag and a frosty wood, that's what we all need. Look how absolutely gorgeous. Again, that beautiful oval design is exquisite. Then we have got...
Cute.
You haven't got Christmas without a snowman.
No,
then.
you haven't.
So he's a really cute little guy. I love him. For me, he's the right size, the side of cute. He's not sickly cute.
No.
He's a bit whimsical.
Whimsical, yes.
Yeah, he's appropriate for adults and young people alike. A bit of a cheeky chap, little Frosty the Snowman there. And then finally, you ain't got Christmas if you ain't got Santa flying over the rooftops.
The main man.
He's the main man. And again, that beautiful oval, but this time oval on a landscape. So we've mixed it up for you. And then when you use that, and you can see in that beautiful design there, it's absolutely gorgeous. This is in a gorgeous gift box. So you can use them in so many different ways to make a diorama. They're the 6 designs. I honestly couldn't choose a favourite out of all of them, Ben. I think they're all fabulous. And when you see what I'm going to do with the first demo, for me, this next demonstration is why you need this collection.
Already 5% of the Showstopper has gone. It's been very busy the last few days here. I think a lot of people have been waiting for these collections to launch. This is going to be busy today, so get in nice and early. Again, we've given you all the options here, which is great. So if you want to go the whole hog, get that Showstopper, get extra crafty stash, then this is what you go for. We've got the option of the collection on its own if you just want the brand new dies and stamps. And if you just want to pick and choose, maybe you're on a bit of a smaller budget today and you're thinking, well, I'll wait to see Leann's demos, and then if there's a particular one that I like, I'll buy the kind of dies which pertain to that particular demo. Then you can do that as well. Everything is available individually for you too. So far, individually, the Snowflake is proving the most popular, so just be aware of that. And keep the comments coming through, like we said, because the more you comment, the more chance you've got of winning one of 2 cards that we're going to be giving away at the end of the show. We're chatting Christmas songs. Few of these already coming in. Sandy says, my favourite song is Band-Aid. Do they know it's Christmas?
It's a good one.
Okay.
That's allowed.
That's allowed?
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to find out whether your Christmas song is allowed as well. Now, who's this? Sean Peacock. You're talking my language here. I was thinking, what is my fave? And this is right up there. Step into Christmas.
Step into Christmas.
The love forever and ever.
Yeah, I like that one.
That's a tune.
That's allowed.
Alison Jarrett, well, she says, Leann, I am so with you. I am not a Mariah Carey fan.
It's all the fake.
Oh, yeah, too much warbling.
What's it called? There's a word for it.
Vibrato.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, when she's like...
I don't have time for it, Ben. We know you can sing, just sing. It's not for me. That's a personal preference.
Yeah.
It's just not for me.
And Rebecca Dance, I like this as well. I mean, sung by many people. From the 70s, Feliz Navidad.
Oh,
Feliz Navidad.
So that is also on Christmas with the Cranks.
Feliz Navidad.
Love Feliz Navidad. That's my second favourite to my first favourite, which is the Ravenettes. All the lights are coming on now.
And, we played it before the show. I'd never heard that before.
Christmas with the Cranks.
Yeah. Feliz Navidad's a good no. It really is. It really is. Sorry, I couldn't. Not a lover of Christmas songs, says Janice, but my favourite traditional one, Silent Night. I mean, that is a nice
Lovely.
one. Yeah.
Classic.
It is a classic one.
Lovely.
Silent Night.
Makes me want to cry.
Yeah, I know what you
It's got
mean.
that, but not cry in a bad way, just
Real
just like it's just gorgeous. And to Johnny's point, to Grand Don Craft-Leone,
big pop.
you cannot beat a brass band at Christmas.
No.
You cannot.
Yeah.
Salvation Army coming out, you can't. Cry, absolutely. It's like the Hovis advert. I just want to cry when I hear it. It's gorgeous. It's like, it's just nostalgia and emotion, isn't it? That sounds like you're trumpeting, not in a brass instrument way. Trumpeting.
Trumpeting. Oh, well, and Bridgerton and trumpeting. Pew, pew, Barney McGrew, cut with dibble and grub. Rachel's favourite. We'll move on. Keep the songs coming in there. Rachel's favourite. We're walking in the air.
That's a good one, love it.
Not actually sung by Aled Jones originally.
No, it's not sung by Aled Jones. No. So Aled Jones
He
obviously
re-recorded
released it in
it.
the chart.
Yeah.
He recorded it, but the original soundtrack is not by Aled Jones.
No.
On the movie.
No,
not
true.
Aled.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good bit of trivia for you there. Can't name the guy that it was, but it wasn't him. Anyway, keep the comments coming through. We're enjoying this. We'll do a demo now. We're not just going to stand there and sing Christmas tunes, but maybe I could, sing some Christmas songs as Leanne crafts. Anyway, right. Which are you going to be working with first, Leanne?
We're going with the angel.
Ah, okay.
Love an angel, and we're going to make a Christmas ornament because every single one of these dies, the reason I wanted to include this single die for you was so that you could change your creator card dies, the normal dies that we would do, which are your cut in beautiful designs that can be used. Creator card essentially can be used in many different ways. I wanted you to be able to use them to make your own Christmas ornaments, and that is what this die will do for you. So we're going to cut into, I like to do it into 8 pieces of cardstock, and I'm just doing it on white cardstock because I want it to be pretty and elegant and gorgeous. We're going to cut the outside and the inside creator card piece. Okay? And we're going to cut about 8 of these. So we do that, and then we just make sure that the top where the angel. Now, can I just give you another top tip? I'm just going to go and grab a Sharpie.
Yeah.
Got one here somewhere, I've seen it. Well, if I haven't got a Sharpie, use a Spectrum or metallic marker. That'll do just nicely. When you're wanting to line it up, you see how the angel's head's there? So I can see the angel's head is just where this little dot is at the top.
Yeah.
Take a Sharpie or one of our metallic markers
that's
and
a
just
good idea.
on the back of the die,
Good idea.
make a little mark there so that you know you're going to line that mark up with the top of your bauble, and that means you've got it in the perfect position for every single one. You're not going to damage your die by doing that, and you're just going to save making errors.
Good.
Reducing the margin of error. And then you'll pop that, just tape it in position. It's not quite where I want it, but you get the idea. I've got some already cut for you. And then we're going to pop that through the Gemini. But the size of these dies, you can use them in your midi,
Nice.
your junior, and your Gemini. Okay, so once you've cut that out, you'll have a beautiful angel design. So just remove my tape from there. Cuts out beautifully. Pop out all of your pieces. You don't need to watch me doing that. They're all cut. They just all need popping out because it's so beautifully detailed. When you've done that, you will have this.
Ah, yes.
Okay, so let's move that to the side. Now, I have done 8 of these. So here's 4 that I have not used, and I've done them all in the same way. And you see, by making sure that you've marked the back of the die, you can get the angel's head in the exact place, pointing up, so they'll all line up perfectly.
Perfect.
I'm just going to get a bit of black card to work on so that you can see that really clearly, rather than on the mat. There we go. So by putting that there like that, you see they can line up. So there's 4. Now what I've got here are 4 more that I've already glued together. So this is becoming a really firm bonded piece, almost feels like a chipboard, but I'm going to put those other 4 on there. Now, when you're doing this at home, I want you to do it with your tacky glue.
Okay.
And your fine glue applicator. So what you would do is very finely around to make sure it sticks. However, getting your fine glue applicator in all these little pieces, tricky, Ben. So we're going to use a combination of our glues options now. So we're going to use the dotty tape pen, And by the way, what I've got here is 4, one on top of the other, and this is the back. And the back is where you haven't got that beautiful rounded feel on the die cut. It feels a little rougher. So I'm turning it over now, and I'm going to stick them the right way up the opposite way, so that both sides of my bauble are the same, the beautiful smooth die cut same. So to get that ready, we're going to, on the detailed bits, use our dotty tape pen. That's just in the centre. Okay, so we're not going all the way around the edge with that. In the centre, we've got dotty. And then around the edge, we've got tacky. And what that will do is give you the strong adhesion of tacky glue to make an ornament that's going to be an heirloom for years. But all of the little pieces inside are stuck with dotty, so you can't see any of that glue squidging out where you don't want it.
Belt and braces, man.
Belt and braces, that's what you've got. Absolutely. Man. And then just with your tweezers, we're going to line that over. And then because you've got a wet glue in there, you've got a little bit of manoeuvrability. Just get it lined up where you want it. There it is.
Lovely.
Oh, now then. She's not symmetrical.
Oh,
so
no.
No, so that's all right. She's going to go on the top and she'll be absolutely fine.
Okay.
So we'll just do 8, one on top of the next. And then when we glitter these, because we are going to glitter them, when we glitter the back, you won't see that it's the back of a die cut, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
There we go. So she's beautifully lined up on there, I think. I haven't got my glasses on. Same for the next one. And you don't have to do 8. Like, actually 6 is feeling like a pretty substantial ornament.
Yeah.
But 8 is going to make it feel like a piece of chipboard. And the sturdier it is, the longer it's going to last.
Absolutely.
So you're going to be able to give these, maybe make a little gift box and give them with Christmas cards this year, so that everybody can receive them in that way.
It's a lovely idea to make your own Christmas ornaments. We try every year to get a different ornament, a new one for each year. Do you do the same?
Yes, we do the same. Since I've had my granddaughters, we now do a new homemade one every year.
Oh, that's really cute.
And they love doing that, and then they love spotting their homemade ornament on the tree, which is gorgeous. So yes, we do that as like a family occasion now.
Yeah, we've got loads of little ornaments that the kids made when they were younger that still go up on the tree now.
Yeah.
It's lovely to kind of look back and reminisce and go, oh, I can't believe that one you made back in whatever year it was.
Yeah, exactly.
It's really cute.
Right, so we've got those all lined up. I've used 7. We'll stop there, but you could use 8 if you wanted. I have got another one, but look, can you see how thick that is? That's really thick when it's all glued together. Give it a good push, and then let the glue really, really dry solid. Just going to move that around so it's perfectly lined up, because I am a bit of a perfectionist when it comes to that. Right, so once that's lined up, what we're then going to do, it's not properly lined up, I can't cope, Ben.
It looks it from here.
I just need it to be absolutely
just a little squidge round.
There we go. I feel better about that now.
Sure.
Then we're going to use our stick and stay.
Positive.
And so you could use stick and stay, you could use your tacky glue and paint it on if you want to. You could use your gilding flake glue. Imagine that gilded.
Oh, hello.
Hello. I feel like Frank off Father of the Bride again. Hello.
Oh, hello.
Hello. That would look amazing.
It would look amazing.
So we've got our stick and stay, and we're just giving a light mist. We don't need a lot.
Bit of a waft.
A bit of a waft. And we'll do this front and back, and then we've got some very clear, beautiful clear crystal glitter. Ooh. That's going to get sprinkled all over.
Yeah.
I mean, what says Christmas more than a fully on sparkled angel ornament? Seriously. Now, this could be in any colour to match your tree.
Yeah.
I've just done it in plain white because I wanted to use that beautiful crystal glitter. But you could be doing this in, well, whatever colour matches your tree.
Well, if you want loads of glitter as well, our that craft club that we launched, was it last week or the week before? The glitter techniques, that's got 20 different colours of glitter.
One, isn't it?
So get that one.
Yeah, get that one. And you could be doing this out of mirror card.
Oh, yeah.
You could be doing it out of our luxury glitter card.
Yeah.
Just do your last 2 layers, the luxury glitter card, rather than all the way through, because you don't want that. So do it on plain white or black cardstock, and then your last couple of layers, the luxury glitter card. There we go. Then I've just got my tweezers, and I've got a beautiful piece of organza ribbon. So that's going to go through this hole here.
What a lovely thing to do again with the kids and grandkids this year. That week before Christmas, when they're off and they're getting very excited about Father Christmas and they're running around their house going absolutely mad, this is a lovely thing to sit and do with them, and yeah, maybe make it like an annual thing that you do each year with the grandkids or the kids. I love this idea.
Come on,
I'm so glad that we're showing it up first as well, Leann, because as I say, a lot of people might have just gone, oh, cards,
yeah,
and not thought about the ornament angle on this.
More cards, absolutely. So you can tie that however you would like to hang on the tree. I'm just going to do a very basic knot. That's up to you. Beautiful big bow. Use your velvet ribbons if you want to. Make it really luxurious. So you see, I've done the hanger there like that. Get that black card back in. Let me get the glitter out of the way. I think it's easier for you to see on the black card. You can go away. Oh, I've just put it on the floor. I don't want you to go away. I want you to come here, black card. Right, there we go. There we are. So you can see I've made that lovely little hanger by just putting it through. Left these long pieces here, and then I'm going to tie that into a bow. So you've got a bow and a hanger from one piece of ribbon, and that was just a piece of ribbon folded in half that I've fed through the hole at the top of the bauble. All fingers and thumbs doing the bow. Here we go.
Cute.
It's not one of my strengths. Oh, see, it's still come apart. This is why I use the bow maker on the Ultimate Pro all the time.
Debbie used that yesterday, actually.
It's such a good tool.
Yeah.
Right, let's try again. Here we go. Oh,
so what did you say? So it was minimum 6 layers, did we say?
Minimum of 6.
Yeah.
For me, 8 is the optimum. And you can tie a beautiful bow, and there you go.
That's really,
You've got a
really
lovely, sparkly, glittery. Look at the glitter impact on there. Little Christmas ornament. Do it with your glitter cards, do it with your mirror cards, glitter it up with your white card. Just stick them back to front, and then it's glittered both sides, and that makes all of them a beautiful Christmas ornament. Lovely to hang in your window. Put it on a longer piece of ribbon, hang them all in the windows. Make a piece of bunting across the mantelpiece. String loads and hang them on the tree. Hang them as baubles. Use them as wine bottle hangers.
Oh, I love that.
Gift. So for an inexpensive gift and a really fancy gift tag, if that's what you want to do, make your Christmas cards with them. So many things you can do with these. And also the designs here are timeless. There is nothing that is trending at the moment. Just beautiful designs that you're going to be used every year. And
realistically, as you suggested, so you could make the ornament and then match it up with the card, and then also potentially cut into like a box lid. So you've got your card and your ornament in a box, all matching together, which I think is brilliant, and that really does showcase all of the varieties that you've got with this. And again, I mean, I don't think we talk about this enough. Obviously, you can make to sell. So think about your Christmas craft fairs, matching it all up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And these are designed in-house by our designers, Ben. So our angel policy on this is we encourage you to knock yourself out.
Yeah.
Make as many and sell as many. Make as much money from those as you can.
Yeah.
And that would be great. Imagine for little teacher gifts.
Oh, I love that idea. Yeah.
Give them all a little bauble that the kids have made for the teachers, really inexpensive, because I think the teacher gift-giving thing's got a bit out of control. And I don't mean that because I don't think they're worthwhile or valued. I think they are. I just think maybe some families can't afford it, and they feel the pressure to be the same as everybody else.
Yeah.
So it's that kind of thing, isn't it? And I think being able to make something lovely and give a gift of time from the children would show appreciation just as well.
I absolutely, truly believe that, and I think also the teachers are going to
love it.
Remember that more, aren't
They are.
than perhaps somebody who's splashing the cash. Let me just quickly go through all the.
Really appreciate a bottle of wine with one of those hanging on the neck.
Yeah, or in some cases, bottle of gin.
Or box of chocolates. Inexpensive with a beautiful handmade tag. Anyway, sorry, Ben.
That's right. I'll read a few more of your comments in just a second because we've got some crackers coming in. This is the collection though, so if you just want it on its own, so the dies on their own, and again the board just, again, I think brilliantly shows you the kind of things that you are able to do, just changing up the combinations of the dies that you've got. So if you want to cut straight into your cardstock to create an aperture, or maybe for like a box lid, you can. Then again here, you can create like a little topper to place elsewhere on your project. Here, if you want to be able to recreate what Leann was doing just a few moments ago, creating beautiful Christmas ornaments or Christmas tree decorations, then you've got the opportunity to be able to do that as well. So that one, if you want to go individually, is called your Christmas Village. You've got the Merry Christmas sentiment with that one. Here's your snowman. I like what Leann said earlier on, festive snowman. He's not, he's quite cute, but he's not sort of super sweet cute. He's just a little bit whimsical, I think is the word you used.
Yeah.
And that's a lovely word again, just to show you, look, create here, do this, make your Christmas baubles. He comes with a sentiment which says festive fun. Then you've got your Christmas woodland. And nice here also is that, yes, you know, you'll be making this for your Christmas projects, but just a really lovely die set to be able to make wintertime cards. You know, maybe if you have got a family member who's got a birthday around about sort of October, November, December, that sort of time, then this would be perfect to make a project for them as well. And you've got your traditional season's greeting stamp there. This one, beautiful Christmas tree. I really love the sample that Leann showed a little bit earlier on. Very festive, very cosy, I would suggest, that particular scene that you've got there. Comes with the sentiment deck the halls. Then you've got this angel. So this is the one that Leann just used to create that Christmas bauble. That's called Christmas Angel if you want to go for that one individually. Comes with your stamp sentiment which says Christmas blessings. And then you have got your beautiful snowflakes. This one's called Let It Snow, and it comes with the sentiment of the same name. I love again that within this set, not only have you got loads of different designs, have you got different shapes of die cuts, but you've also got lots of different styles of Christmas within that collection too. So hopefully covers off all of the people that you'll be making projects and cards for over the festive season. £56 platinum, $72 if you're shopping in the US and you're platinum. If you want the Showstopper, you pay an extra £15 or $20. For £34 or $49 if you're platinum, and then we give you your craft card, so you're going to get 50 sheets of that. It's all about kind of building up your Christmas stash really, because you're going to be using, I would have thought, a lot of craft cards during your festive makes. Then we pair up with that your luxury linen cardstock. This is the luxury linen card that we brought you from the 12 Days of Christmas collection last year. Then you're going to get the paper pad to go with it. So that's the 6x6 paper pad, features all of the different characters from the well-known song. And then your tags and twine. This is from the Violet Studios Home for Christmas collection. So you're going to get all of those Christmas tags plus the baker's twine to be able to make those with. So again, a nice kind of crossover. Again, if you're making the Christmas baubles, Christmas decorations from this set, you've then got twine within the Showstopper to be able to hang those up. If you go for the Showstopper, there's your price. And then if you do go for the Showstopper, you've got your bonus buy option, which is our Tri-Blend Pens, the Deep Blend collection, at a half price deal. So you don't pay the price on your screen, £60 or $88. You can pay that price and get these individually if you want. However, if you pop them in your basket with your Showstopper, that price platinum becomes £30 or $44. A few quick comments and we'll get to a break. Lindsay says, my 8-year-old keeps singing Feliz Navidad. It actually calms my 4-month-old down. Well, that's really cute. How about, says Alison, the Hanukkah song by Adam Sandler? Very ingenious. I didn't know that song. I don't
know that one.
It was on an album that I had years and years ago. There's a line in it that goes something like, it says, what does he say? Something about it's the Hanukkah. Hanukkah is the festival of lights. Instead of one day of Christmas presents, we have 8 crazy nights.
Oh.
Yeah, it's quite fun. And then he did a movie, didn't he? A cartoon movie off the back of that called 8 Crazy Nights. I have so many favourite songs, says Alison as well, but I do love Last Christmas by Wham.
Me too.
Good one.
That's allowed.
And Kirsty D says, favourite Christmas song is I Wish It Could Be Christmas Every Day.
I don't mind that one.
I wish it could be Christmas every day. Sean's and the bands begin to play. Whoa. Yeah, and Sean Sanderson says, one more for now, says, I'm going to be awkward. This isn't awkward. And go for Bowie and Bing, Peace on Earth, Little Drummer Boy.
Absolutely not awkward at all.
Great song.
Classic. It's on my list. It's a superb song. I think I do like the traditional. I like that lovely. Yeah, I love
it. Anyway. It's time to go for a break. Rumpa-pum-pum, rumpa-pum-pum, rumpa-pum-pum. Roll VT.
When I'm working, it's easy because I have to get up really early to come to work if I'm going to be travelling from London. But otherwise, I'm quite lazy. I spend a lot of time in bed. Best part of my day is when we come in and I get to see everybody. I really enjoy being up here. It's really nice to see all my friends, and this is my happy place. I do like to see everyone, and also, of course, if Christina's in, I'm getting my breakfast from Christina before I start the day. Early riser without a doubt, never a night owl. I'm in bed at 9:30. Bath at night, shower in the morning. I'm very clean. Tea of He-Man. Both. I like pancakes with bacon and maple syrup. Craft along because there's always a soft craft along. My phone, my life is my phone. Yeah, the phone and the dog. Unless they're coming up here and I can't bring the dog in. My favourite lunch is tea. That's what I'd like. Lots of selection of sandwiches, some scones, or scones, some cream and jam, and some little cakes. But I couldn't have it every day because I'd be the size of a house. Oh, that changes to the moment. My favourite song at the moment is Natasha Bedingfield, Unwritten. Or make myself a cup of tea and go and have a bath.
I like to get up, chill, relax, get a cup of tea, then get myself sorted. And if I'm presenter, I'll write all my notes. If I'm the demonstrator, I'll get my prep out, have another look at it, make sure that everything is the way it needs to be for the show, do the show. Then what I'll do is I'll grab something to eat, then have another look at it again, making sure the next show's all good to go. Then we do that show, tidy. I always like to make sure that it's nice and tidy, either for myself the next day or whoever's in. Jump in the car, head home. I will quickly unpack what I need to unpack, and then I get on that sofa as quick as I can. As soon as we go live, I love that within our live shows, I always get the butterflies. As soon as we get that countdown in our ear that we're just going live, butterflies kick in, and within about 10-15 seconds, I'm going. Butterflies have gone, and we just enjoy the show. Early riser. Oh, shower in the morning. Tea. Oh, savoury breakfast. Masterclass. My mobile phone. Oh, anything with chicken. Currently, it is the weekend, Blinding Light, and it has been for about a couple of years, and I still love it. Apart from jumping in the car, chilling on the sofa, watching TV.
Exactly, Ben.
Welcome back, everybody. Thanks for checking it out. We were just having a look at Leann's phone there. Just,
We were. Would you like me to do it again?
Yeah, well, if you're happy to share.
I'm happy to share.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were looking at Ada. So Grandad's on Grandad duty today, and he's been and picked Ada up from school and brought her home, and it's raining. So, took a big brolly, so Ada's having a little walk home in the rain, and then he's made.
She might take off with that if we can get up.
She might, like Mary Poppins, isn't she? She'll be flying over the clouds, and then he's made us some lunch.
What is that?
That looks like fish fingers, beans, and a fried egg.
Ah.
I reckon he said to her, "What would you like for your lunch, Ada?" And she said, "Fish fingers, beans, and a fried egg." And then because it's Grandad, and it'll be dippy, it'll be runny. And then because it's Grandad, he hasn't gone like Grandma would. Don't know if that's a good combination. Don't know if that's going to go in the tummy very well. Why don't we do this instead? He's gone, "Yes, sweetheart, you can have fish fingers, beans, and a fried egg if that's what you want." So that's what's happened there, I think, Ben.
That's going to be so me when I'm grandadding in years to come. You want whatever you want, sweetheart. Whatever you want, darling. Walking in the Air was originally sung by St Paul's choir boy Peter Orty, says Margaret Birch, when he was 13. Janice Watson says, I make Christmas decorations from glitter foam each year and use the snowman and gingerbread men as gift tags. And that's the best part of putting the Christmas tree up, with the memories of the baubles, says Wendy Graham. I always say I'm going to go one colour, but I never do, as my tree is like a memory tree. I like that. Yeah, you know, that's similar for us, like I was saying earlier. You get all the decorations out and you're resharing them with the kids and go, oh, I remember when you made that when you were at nursery and whatnot. Couple of quick questions. Pat's just asking, how many layers did you do, Leanne, on that last decoration?
7.
Right.
I gave up just before the last layer because I thought you'd been watching long enough. So I would do 8, but there was 7 on the one I did.
And Terry, hello, says, Leanne, that would be fantastic with glossy highlight. Is there a way to colour glossy highlights for a stained glass effect?
Absolutely. So just colour first with your, if you're talking on acetate, colour the acetate first with your alcohol markers and let that dry, and then go over the top of the alcohol marker with your glossy highlight and it will look like a stained glass.
Excellent. Love all these questions and great comments as well. Susie saying, love the demo, so many ideas. Maybe I'll make an ornament, write 2024 on it somewhere with gold metallic marker and include it in some of my Christmas cards. That's what we like, all the ideas kind of bubbling up. So if you've got a few ideas already and you're loving this collection, you can grab it. There's the Showstopper option here. You've got the collection on its own and all of the stamps and dies available as individuals too. I can't believe we've only got about 20 minutes left before the first hour is up. So we're going to squeeze in another demo. We're off to the woods.
We're going for a little moody stag in the woods because it's my other favourite, Ben. I love that. There's nothing says a beautiful Christmas, wintry, nothing says Christmas more than that.
No.
Other than a snowflake or a snowman for me. I just think, I think it's classy. And
timeless.
Also, you know, take off the season's greetings. Not everybody celebrates Christmas.
Very true.
So, you know, that could just be a beautiful, have a lovely winter card. You know, as we talked about the Hanukkah there with Adam Sandler earlier.
Yeah.
Take off season's greetings, and that's just a beautiful seasonal card. Could be a seasonal birthday.
Could be.
You know, so I think it's great to have something which isn't Christmas tree, snowman, angel, snowflake, that screams Christmas, but have something that's more winter.
Yeah.
And I think that is a perfect winter. Right, so what we're going to do is, I've done all of the die cutting so I can do all of the good stuff with you. So the first thing I've got is my, don't know why I did a dance when I said that, but I did.
I quite liked it, little Charleston.
I did all of the good stuff.
All of the good stuff.
Like that. I don't know why.
I liked it.
There we go, that's what I did. So I've got a little half-fold 5x7 card, and then I've got a matten layer for that, where a little bit of craft card, and this is the Sarah's Signature collection.
Snow. Is it?
Snow Queen.
Snow Queen, yeah.
Snow
I was about
Queen.
to say Snow Queen.
Yeah, Snow
I
Queen.
said snow.
Is it Snow Queen or was it Frosty and Bright?
It looks like Snow Queen, because isn't that...
I think it's Snow Queen.
Isn't that some... yes.
Yes, I think it's Snow Queen. Okay, so either Snow Queen or Frosty and Bright, a lovely pale blue paper. Right, and now I'm going to stick that on. I did another dance again. Today's going to be the day of dancing. I don't know why.
By the way, if you want pale blue Christmas paper and you haven't yet got it, the Winter Forest would work very nicely to copy that as well, because there's some lovely wintry scenes in there.
Yes, Ben, that would be absolutely perfect.
On the show, we'll show you it in a bit.
Yeah. So all-purpose glue, and then that goes. Am I going to make that? Because we're going to give this one away, Ben.
Oh, okay.
Me and you are going to sign this one.
Nice.
So I'm making sure I'm making it the right way up.
Okay.
Okay. So I've got the mats and layers on this one. This is going to be a giveaway. So let's take extra effort to make sure it's absolutely beautiful for you.
Yes,
so that's
absolutely.
stuck down nice and firmly. And then what I've done with a piece of card, which is a piece of paper actually from the scrapbook, it's not a card, it's paper, is cut a piece which is just 1/4 of an inch wider than the base card. And then 1/2 inch in from either end, I've done a score line and folded those in. And then I've taken the oval die and cut the aperture in the centre.
Okay.
And what that's going to do when I stick that down is create my absolutely favourite thing to do, the board window effect. Okay, so that's how we've done that. So that's there ready. And then I've taken the oval and the cut-in detail, and I've cut a craft card and a white version with those two dies. And on the white version, I don't know if you can see, with my tri-blend markers, I've just edged in grey all the way around to give that a very subtle piece of shadow.
Yeah.
So it's not just stark white. You could do it a little bit more if you wanted. And I've literally, here's my tri-blend here, just taken, I need my glasses, where have I put them? Here they are. It's awful when you can't do anything without your glasses anymore.
no.
Just take your ice grey, that's a little bit of a darker one, just so you can see, and just trace round.
Yeah.
You can see that there. So you're just going to go around, and it just gives on the edge a little bit of a shade and shadow. So you're just catching the edge, okay? And you can go around and do that. It doesn't have to be as dark as that one, but you get the idea. So then what we're going to do is stick these two together, but we're going to create a drop shadow. So we're going to just move that ever so slightly. I always go down and to the right. So to do that, I'm going to use my dotty tape pen because I've got all of that lovely detail and I don't want any of it peeling up in the future. I want you to be able to keep this for a long time because we're going to send it home to you. And this dotty glue pen has all of the fantastic, really permanent glue, but in the dots, so you can do your detail. Right, so then I'm coming down into the right ever so slightly, just to create that drop shadow. There we go, and then pop that in place, so you can see that there.
Perfect.
Creates the drop shadow.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. And then I'm going to glitter this a little bit. So I want to just put a little bit, I've got my clear sparkle.
You're all about the glitter today, aren't you?
I'm all about the glitter today. I'm feeling that Christmas needs it. I'm just using some clear sparkle to give a little suggestion of frost touching the trees.
You could.
Can you see the sparkle?
Oh,
just a little bit. It just gives a little suggestion of the frost. And then I've got my tacky glue here.
I guess you could also get things like your puffy snow and your faux snow out at this point.
Yes, you could. Your puffy snow would be amazing. Well, I've got some of this chunky glitter, which came from one of Sarah's Signatures collections. And I think this was actually Snow Queen as well.
Yes.
Or was it Frosty and Bright? It was one of them. One of the Sarah Signatures that had the chunky glitter in. Might have been Frosty and Bright, actually. And then down here where the snow is on the ground, nice bit of tacky glue there. And then just somewhere to put the glitter. Nice bit of tacky glue. And I love showing you this because you have all of these little things at home, like the chunky glitters and the Sarah Signature collections, things that you've got at home that you're going to be able to use. This
I forgot about this glitter.
I mean, this was amazing. Look at this. And then this can go on the bottom there, on that tacky glue.
Get that.
And that
My word.
gives all of the snow in the bling. I absolutely love it. So that goes back in the pot. So all of these little bits of embellishments that you've been collecting from other ranges are going to really, really start to come to life and work for you. So now we're going to use our 3D glue gel, but just before we do that, we're going to stick down the oval on the card. Okay, so we're just putting the glue tape and use a wet glue at home. This is for speed. I'm using dotty there, our refillable dotty, which is amazing. And then I've got my card base, and all we do is decide how deep we want that oval aperture to be.
Yeah.
And we stick one down on that side, and then all I do to decide that is I go equidistant on this side for a matting layer. And then that gets pushed down, and we've got that great oval aperture there. And then what I'm going to do is with my 3D glue, and I'm going to have to take it from the tube because I haven't got much left in my syringe, is take some pieces of the 3D glue here because I want this to be elevated a little bit, but I want a wet glue because I want it to have the wiggle room to go inside. Do you know, I'm hoping it's coming. I've loved this collection working with it, Ben. Sometimes I think when I'm doing Christmas cards, I can get a bit, oh, another Christmas card, here we go again. But then every now and again, you get a lovely range where you're like, oh, I can do this, and I can do this, and I can do this,
and this.
I can use that. Oh, and look what that's going to look like. And that's what I felt like with this collection.
Yeah.
It's reignited my joy of making 2 Christmas cards a week for the rest of the year.
Oh, is that what you tend to do?
Yes. Because then I've got them all made and I don't have to make 200 in the 2 weeks run up to Christmas.
That is a plan.
I always do it. I say it every year.
Yeah.
Spread it out, spread the joy, and then you can really enjoy making them and it doesn't become a challenge or a chore. So this is going to go inside. Let's go this way.
So Ouch is just asking about the card stock you use for the Stag. So it was just our
Craft
standard
card.
Yeah, craft card.
And just plain white card.
Plain white, yeah.
And then once you've got it in, because you've got your chunky glue on there, look, you can just take your pokey tool. So I'm not pushing it down to move it. I've still got the depth and dimension. I'm just wiggling it into a place where I'm happy inside that oval. And I think I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
That's starting to look pretty, isn't it?
It is.
I love that sparkly snow at the bottom.
The sparkle just completely sets that off, doesn't it?
Then I've just got a couple of little snowflake embellishments. You will have those at home. I absolutely know you will. Cut yourself a couple out from whatever collection you have got.
Had those snowflakes in the 3D folders, didn't we, recently? The 3D folder and die collection.
Yes, absolutely we did.
Got that craft along coming up later on with the fish. She's here live at 5.
Live at 5. I love that. I haven't done a live at 5 yet.
No?
No?
I'll have to get you on a Friday night live soon.
Oh, I would like that.
Me too.
I would like that a lot.
To put you in for one.
Yes, please.
Not in the next few weeks though, because I'm not here.
Oh no, wait till you're back. And then I've got a little season's greeting sentiment which comes in there. And you could do a little white snowflake on top of this one if you wanted to. I thought I had one and can't find it. It might come back to me and it might not. But there you go. We could just leave it like that. You could put a little bow at the top, which is what I did with this one. Entirely up to you. I'll put a little bow on, finish the snowflake, and then look, that's what you've got. And I really love that. I think that is the epitome of a beautiful wintry card. And I love the use of that chunky glitter at the bottom for the snow effect and the little sparkle. I think it's just really pretty.
Absolutely phenomenal, is that? The paper is so pretty, says Diane Hatch. Got some similar paper I can show you in just a second, if you like that idea. And Kim says, yes, I've already started my Christmas cards. I make about 50 to 75, all the same design, you say. Just reminded me, says Rosalind, I need some more tape pens. If you have a look on the website, certainly as of yesterday, we were still doing a buy 3 get 1 deal on tape pens, so do have a look there. And if it's cardstock you're after as well, we do have all the cardstock that Leann's used on this show, so the multi-purpose card and the craft card on a buy 2 get 1 on this show. So if you shop the show, you will be able to find that. Joanne says you could put glitter card back to back, then layer the scenes on each side and make it double-sided.
Yes,
I like that.
I like that a lot.
She says, I impressed myself. It's only about 7:30 and I came up with those ideas. Oh, lol. And thank you to Pat R for your joke. Ben, I forgot a bit on my card. Oh. Tragedy. I'm like the Bee Gees. Tragedy. When you forget a bit on your card.
Tragedy. Look, I cut this craft card thing out. That's going to go. Look, it makes all the difference.
It does make all the difference.
I'm going to put that on while you're talking.
Okay.
Makes all the difference.
It was just a joke from Pat.
Right?
What did the drummer name his 2 daughters?
Pum-pum.
No. What did the drummer name his 2 daughters and a 1 and a 2?
That is funny. Pat. Thank you, Pat.
Very good, Pat. That is very good. I shall jot that one down for a future Friday Night Live. Oh, on that subject, by the way, Friday Night Live is back this weekend. I'm going to have a bit of FOMO, because obviously I'm not here. It's Becky and Lily. Becky's hosting. Please will you let me know on my Facebook page whether or not Becky does a little stand-up segment at the start of the show, as has become, you know, the norm, or whether she does a bit of singing or dancing or something. I feel like that first 4 or 5 minutes, there's got to be something, hasn't there? There's got to be something there. So yeah, we better send her a message, because the viewers expect, Johnny. But what I would say about Friday Night Live, you know, later on in the show we do your Friday night faves. So it's our gallery we put together of your makes. We are currently in need of makes. So anything that you've made recently that you're proud of, send it to us. If you want to give us a bit of blurb with it as well, we would love that. And then if your card or project features on Friday night, we will be giving you 100 bonus points on to your Club Inspire account. So get your pictures in now. We haven't picked any yet for this week, so it's your opportunity. studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk, and make sure you're watching Friday night for your opportunity to win. Now, if you want to be able to recreate Leann's last card, you will probably want, if you don't have any similar sort of papers, this paper pad here. So we launched these yesterday. Oh, we did this first. Oh yeah, we did this first. We launched these yesterday, the Christmas Winter Forest and the Winter Berries. This is a beautiful sort of very scenic paper pad in those more sort of contemporary colours, and whilst it isn't exactly the same paper that Leann was using, you can see it's the same sort of colours, same sort of beautiful designs as well, available for you individually, but you can buy them as a bundle. Absolutely stunning, beautiful kind of Christmas vistas. You've got the Christmas trees in there, beautiful Christmas florals. There's loads of those stunning Christmas ornaments running through here as well, and even the beautiful jingle bells as well. So that's all included within this pad. I'll flip it around as well, because I do now with our paper pads love to make a bit of a fuss about the A sides and the B sides, because if you flip this around, you'll see that the designs that you've got on the reverse are just as beautiful, perhaps giving you a little bit more scope when it comes to stamping, maybe stenciling onto if you want to do that. But you know, scenes like this I just think are absolutely incredible, and they are all included within this pad. This is the winter forest. If you want that available individually, it's $14.99 or $19.99, and then we've also got the winter berries as well, which sort of colour-wise is a lot more of a traditional sort of Christmas, if you like, more sort of reds and greens, but again, it provides you with loads of beautiful designs, lots of snippability. There's beautiful baubles in there, you've got your Christmas bells, there's mistletoe, there's holly and ivy, there's Christmas berries, there's the beautiful sort of candy cane designs running through here too. So again, lots of options. Love the fact that you've got those Christmas stockings there as well, which you can snip into. And if I flip this around for you too, I love this design, by the way. The candy canes is absolutely stunning. And flip it around, you can see that you've got, again, absolutely beautiful designs to be working with on the back. The kind of backgrounds to the papers that you've got on the reverse of that, if you like. But you're going to get both of those in a bundle, which is on the web, and then you can get both of those individually too, if you want to do that. Again, $14.99 individually, or $19.99 if you want to pick those up. They should be on the show page. Keep those comments coming through. Thank you to Carrie, says, what a really nice card from Leann. Good tip on doing a couple of Christmas cards every week. And Margaret says, what was the glitter again that Leann used? My 3D folders arrived today, so I can do snowflakes. So the glitter you used in that last demo was chunky, wasn't it?
Was the chunky one from, sorry, I'm having technical issues. It was the chunky one from, it's the Sarah Signature Collection, and I believe it was either the Snow Queen or the Frosty and Bright.
Okay. And Suzanne Dawn says, I just want to live in the scenes.
It's called Luxury Iridescent Glitter, if you want to search it on the website.
I want to say, did that come in the Winter Sparkle box?
No, it's definitely a Signature Collection. It says it on the bottom.
Ah.
Signature Collection. But it just doesn't say which one.
Signature Collection.
Signature Collection. But it doesn't say which one. Luxury Iridescent Glitter. You know the range we did that had the hanging ballerina?
Oh, that's Snow Queen.
What was the range we had where we had the half dress?
Snow Queen.
I'm going to do some Google.
I'm sure it is, isn't it? With the dye that cut her dress out.
The dye that cut, no, that's the you know the one where it was a body and then it had like a unstructured like skeleton dress.
Yeah.
Is that Snow Queen?
I want to say that might have been Once Upon a Time.
Googling.
Please hold the line, caller. Hold the line. We will endeavour to find that out for you. If you just want the dies in their own, details coming up on your screen here. Everybody just go for this. I'll very quickly rattle through the designs for you just before we hit the top of the hour. £56 or $72 for the fall collection. So you've got your beautiful Let It Snow, which is the circular die, giving you the beautiful snowflakes. And of course, again, look, depending on the combination of the dies, you can either cut in, create beautiful apertures, create toppers, and as we've seen, create those beautiful Christmas baubles, Christmas ornaments as well. So you've got
Once Upon a Time.
Once Upon a Time.
Once Upon a Time. It's from the Once Upon a Time collection, Luxury Iridescent Glitter.
Did I say Once Upon a Time?
You did.
Ah.
You were right.
It was like earlier on as well. Like Jake was very surprised because he was looking for a particular sparkle pen, Aquamarine. I said, "Oh, that's in the Brights collection." He went and found it. He's like, "How do you know that?" I was like, "Well, I'm here every day. Stuff does stick in there, you know. I'm not as green as I'm cabbage looking." Anyway, let us get to this short break, and we'll be back with you in just a few seconds' time. In fact, we're back with you right now. You guys know why I have to do that pause, right? You know what, we've already spoken about this at length. We have to do that pause. It's a little bit weird if you're watching live, but welcome back. Thank you so much for being with us. I'm halfway through, not even halfway through actually. I may as well just show you them all again. It is the Christmas Scene Stamp and Die 6-piece collection. Welcome to the show. My name's Ben Moseby. Thank you for joining us. Let me put those down so you can see my face and I'll say hello to you properly. We'll do this hashtag professionally and say welcome to the launch, proving very, very popular, brand new Stamp and Die collection as part of our Christmas launches. You guys have been loving this. We have a full collection for you. We have a Showstopper. We also have the opportunity for you to buy individually, and we'll take you all through that and around that as we go through the show. Worth bearing in mind also that on the website we have our sort and store event up to 50% off selected storage, and we've also still got, running until the end of the month, which producer Johnny couldn't believe earlier on, our 10 in 10 or 10 for 10 dies, which basically you get 10 dies for £10 or $10. So do have a look at that. This collection, though, is brand new today. Lots of you jumping in and grabbing it, and you've got the Let It Snow. So you can see with all of these, you've got the ability to cut into your cardstock, create beautiful toppers, create beautiful Christmas ornaments as well. And if you did miss the first hour of this show, I do urge you to go back and see Leann's first demo. Where I really do think you'll be using the dies in the way that she used them, multi-cutting to create beautiful Christmas ornaments that you can keep as sort of keepsakes for years and years to come. All the dies included. With this one you get the Let It Snow sentiment. You're also going to get the Christmas Angel. So this is the one that Leann used for the first demo in that first hour. You're going to be getting the beautiful Christmas tree. I think this might be one of my favourites within this set, actually. Really love the design that you've got on there. Really love the fact that it's sort of cut into an oval as well. And it's got a really sort of Christmassy, cosy feel about it. That one's called Christmas Tree if you want to go for it individually. Then your Christmas Woodland. So we saw this at the end of the last hour. And really nice, this one particularly, if you do just want to create Christmas projects and also projects sort of just for winter time. You know, if you've got somebody who's got a winter birthday, perhaps, for people like Leann saying you don't celebrate Christmas, just want to send them some season's greetings, then of course you've got the ability to do that with the Woodland Stag. This one's called your Festive Snowman. And then lastly in the collection, again, a really kind of traditional scene of Father Christmas and all the reindeers flying over the rooftops. And that one is called the Christmas Village. That makes up your full collection for £56 or $72. All of those available for you individually as well. If you do want to get more bang for your buck, you go for the Showstopper. This is everything I'm about to show you here, plus of course all of the new dies. So it's just a great way to kind of expand your stash, because you're going to be using a lot of craft card, I would have thought, with your Christmas makes. You're obviously going to be thinking about more sort of warm, sort of winter Christmas tones, and you've got that within this set. So this is the linen cardstock that we launched with the 12 Days of Christmas last year. Alongside that, it will work perfectly, is your 12 Days of Christmas 6x6 pad, and then we give you your tags and twine 13-piece collection from the Home for Christmas Violet Studio collection, which is really nice. If you are thinking about creating ornaments from your new Scene Stamp and Die collection, you've got the twine within that to be able to do that. That is an extra £15 or $20, where you should be paying £34 or $49. And then when you get the Showstopper, your bonus buy is your Tri-Blend Deep Blend. You can pop those into your basket and pay just half the price for those, which is £30 or $44. And breathe.
And breathe.
Let us welcome back the lovely lady who's been providing all of the inspiration over the course of the first hour. It is the wonderful Leann Chivers. How are you? Are you having a great time? I think you are.
I'm definitely having a great time. I'm living my best life right now.
Yeah.
I love this die collection because there is so much you can do with them. In the first hour, if you didn't see it,
Here
and
it
you
is.
just joined us, we looked at how to make this beautiful double-sided ornament by simply putting 8 die cuts back to back.
Yeah.
And then just doing stick and spray and crystal glitter to be able to hang this on your tree. You could do 10, 15, you could make this as thick as you like, it's up to you. And that's just cutting white card and then putting some beautiful ribbons through the top. Brilliant to hang in the windows, to hang on your tree, to use around the neck of a wine bottle or a gin bottle as a gift. Great for teacher gifts, for home decoration, so many different ways you can use them. And then of course there's the traditional way, which we've been looking at, where we can use them and just make gorgeous scenes and gorgeous cards. My next demo for you is going to be a box. We're going to do a gift box. And we'll give the gift box away as well, Ben.
Nice.
Just before I get into that, I thought maybe we'd have a look at some cards.
Yes, please.
If we've got time, because I think seeing how they've been used by our design team and seeing the different ways that they can be used and coloured in a really traditional
Love that tree.
or a more modern style. It's whatever you want. I mean, this could be coloured in with alcohol markers. The down could be brown, the trees could be green. Like, it is in your gift to do whatever you would like with these dies. And then you can use your acetate, you can use your black cards and your glitter, use all those beautiful papers, those pads that we've got, Ben, on the show. Look how fantastic that really... You wouldn't think of putting that beautiful scrapbook paper around like that, and it looks gorgeous. Here's another one with a tree, paper pieced. That looks incredible as well. And then this is the one that I was just doing. You've got so many different options with these. You really have. I've got more down here.
Oh,
yeah, there's more because
there we go.
I think everybody's loved them so much, and I just want you to see them, because when you see them, you'll see what you're able to do with these at home yourself. You can make really big cards with them. This is one of those, put it the right way around, Leanne.
Oh, is it like a little dangler?
The dangler's snapped.
Oh, we see the idea though.
We'll fix it. So that's going to be, I will fix it. We'll put the dangler back in, but that would have been like that and spun. Look at that with vellum. How gorgeous is that with vellum?
So it's a twirler.
Twirler. It's a Twizzler.
Twizzler.
That's exactly what it is. We're going to fix that bit of string. I don't know how that's happened. Just make some beautiful easel cards if you want to. This one is a joy. Look at that.
Wow.
Look at that with those papers and that in there with some mirror card. Look. How there's the construction, if you're wondering how it's been done. 2 little boxes with the bit on the front.
Okay.
Means that it goes flat for posting.
Brilliant.
How brilliant is that? Look at the dimension and the beautiful paper behind there with the green colour in the mirror card. I just think it's exceptionally exquisite. Then look at the snowflakes in a navy blue, another dangler. How lovely is that? Very pastel colours with that lovely angel. I really love that. And look, we were just talking about it. Seek and thee shall find. The stag.
There we go.
There he is. And look, he's on one of those fabulous cards where that pops forward. It's like a cross, look. And then how amazing is that? Beautiful. Isn't that gorgeous?
That's really... Is there something...
So clever.
That's a really clever design.
Isn't it? Really clever. Who's done this? Sandy Brooks.
I was about to say
You're
Sandy Brooks.
You're an absolute legend.
Yeah.
Look, the beautiful tree papers behind it adds to the forest scene there. There's the star. That's just a beautiful winter card. I think you will not be able to fulfil every idea you're going to have with these dies. And the great thing is, I've said it before, I'll say it again, nothing on trend.
No.
Classic designs that are going to last you a lifetime, and you're going to get so much use out of them.
Yeah, you're going to come back to it time and time and time again. So it's a really great investment. You know, even if you just go for the collection on its own, £56, $72, something which you'll use this Christmas and indeed going forward. Absolutely gorgeous cards, says Carol G. Such inspiration. And Rachel says, good afternoon, everyone. Leanne, your cards are absolutely stunning. I love that some of these dies could be used for more than just Christmas, so you can get more out of them. And as we've seen, not just dies for card making. I love the fact that we've seen cards already. We've seen how to make ornaments. And as I said earlier on, brilliant if you could go, okay, well, I'm going to make a card for someone. I'm going to send them a beautiful ornament as well. You need a box to put it in, though.
Guess what we're going to do next, Ben?
A box.
We're going to do a box.
Yes.
Oh, my word, the teamwork.
Teamwork,
between you
eh?
and me. It's
Hey?
teamwork,
Oof.
Ben. Right, so we're going to make a box, and we're making a 5x7 box.
Okay.
So the space inside is 5x7. And we've got here a 10 by 8 piece of card, and then we've scored 1.5 inches all the way around. Okay, is it 1.5 inches or is it 2 inches? Let me tell you exactly. It is 1.5 inches all the way around.
Yeah.
So that means your finished box size, let me tell you that, because you want to know that, is 7 by 5. Yes, indeed, it is. Okay, there we go. So once we've done that, you've seen us do boxes lots and lots of times, so you don't need to see me do all that again, but we'll assemble it. So to assemble your boxes, burnish all of your lines first. This is the base. And we're going to give this away, so I'm going to do this all for you. See, I've reminded myself, I put the word base on there.
Oh, okay.
That's a top tip from me.
Yeah, well, it is a good idea.
Because you're going to decorate it, so just write on which is which.
Yeah.
And then you won't get yourself frustrated by decorating the wrong part of your box, decorating the bottom rather than the top. So there's the base, and then we're going to do exactly the same for the lid. So we just burnish all of the lines all the way around, so you've got a nice crisp edge on your box.
Did you say earlier on that you make around about 200 cards? You
Yes.
say, for Christmas? I'd like to know also this hour, I know we've been chatting about Christmas songs, how many cards do you make at home?
Yes.
For Christmas? Like, what's your sort of annual total? And, you know, because a lot of people make for family and friends, obviously, but does anyone make for, like, charities or
Yes, what's your
raise money for
annual
the
yield?
church? Yes. Yeah, oh, I love that. What is your annual yield? It's not a competition, but I'm just interested to know, you know, do you make a handful or do you make a sleighful? Let us know in the comments.
And what else do you make? Do you make decorations? Do you make wine boxes, gift boxes, chocolate boxes? Like, yeah, just let us know what you make.
Do you go to fairs as well and sell?
Do you sell them?
Sell them?
Yeah.
We kind of need to
Massively
know.
encourage that.
Just also, whilst you're putting this box together, Tammy's asked, and it's a valid question, but I assume the reason, you know, when you're making the ornaments, you're multi-cutting because you want to create that structure. Because she's asking, would these dies, can you use these dies on mount board for ornaments?
No.
No, but that's why you did what you did.
That's why I did multi-cutting, yes. So if you were to use, these are just a regular paper craft die. They're not a multimedia die.
No.
To get a multimedia die, we wouldn't be able to achieve the level of detail that we've got here. It would be a much more naive design. You wouldn't get any of these fine details with the little reindeer, etc. So actually we want that fine design. So to cut several pieces and glue them together gives you the effect of mount board, but with a more detailed die.
Yeah. Good question though.
Yes, perfect question. Now before I assemble this box lid, what I will do is take my cut-in die from the Santa, the Christmas Village set, and that will get put in the centre and cut in. And then, by the magic of TV... There
you go.
Yeah, it's cut in. So your die would cut in there, you can see there, it lines up perfectly, and that's the design you've got. Do that before you assemble your box lid.
Yes.
Because you ain't going to get an assembled box lid through your Gemini machine. Are you?
No.
No. So I've just spent ages burnishing those lines and assembling it and realised I can't put it through the Gemini machine.
Oops.
Oopsie daisy. But anyway, here we go. Right, so then you assemble your box lid. Ready for the decorating. Okay, so then what you're going to do, now you've got your box lid, just give that a good rub. There we go. Now, if you are assembling boxes at home, tacky glue, unless you're using a Crafter's Companion tape pen. And if you're using a Crafter's Companion tape pen, the straight one, not the dotty one.
Yes.
For assembling a box, because you want maximum glue on there.
Yeah.
Okay. So we've got the box lid assembled now, and that's going to go on the box base.
Yeah.
Perfectly. So the next thing I've done is done myself a couple of mats and layers. Come on, I want to pick up. There we go. Done myself a couple of mats and layers, and I've used the same die set, and I've used the oval that comes in the middle to cut the oval aperture in the same place. Now, before I've cut that, what I would do is put the mat and layer on, and then draw a little line on the back so I can see where the oval needs to go. So I've got the perfect alignment on the mirror card and the piece of paper, and then that can get stuck on there, and that's going to get stuck on with all-purpose always. When constructing a box, because it gives lovely rigidity. It feels like a professionally constructed board box. It's incredible. So that's going to go over the top. That's just making a pretty blue. There we go. And then I've done the same with matching pieces for the sides of the box. So we'll decorate those.
Diane says, I make about 150 cards and I send them out to nursing homes and veterans. How lovely is that?
I love that. I love that so much. I'm just making sure that this is stuck because we're going to give this away, Ben. So I'm taking extra due care and attention.
So
instead
this
of rushing
one,
through.
and what was the other one we're going to give away?
It was the one with the stag.
The stag. Okay. Comment, and you could win.
And in this one, do we pick people at random?
Yes.
Yeah. So in this one, I'm going to also include the little ornament I made, because that can go inside the box. So you can have that little ornament to inspire you when you get your dies home to make some beautiful ornaments.
That's very generous of you.
There we go. So that's going to go there. And then we do the two sides as well. When you're using your all-purpose like this, it strengthens the sides of the box massively. Like they can become really, really rigid. It feels like a professional bought, constructed out of something thicker than card box. It really is great. So I can't advocate enough for using your all-purpose when you're assembling all of the mats and layers.
And how nice to be able to make your own boxes as well.
Incredible, absolutely.
You can never find anything, you never find the one that you want if you have to go to the
I can never
shop.
find what I want.
And they're so expensive.
And also, I think if I've spent that money on a gift, so if this is a gift box, it then makes the gift really expensive, finding something pretty to put it in. Whereas if you can make your own, I just think it's so much nicer being able to do that. Right, so that's the box lid, almost complete. Then what I've done is taken just a square of scrap matte mirror card, and I've cut in that scene with Santa over the rooftops again. That is going to go inside.
Nice.
So we're going to use Dotty this time, and we're doing Dotty.
Is that silver mirror card?
This is silver matte mirror card.
Matte mirror, yeah.
There we go. So Dotty goes over the designs inside, and then we're going bottom right again.
Okay. I was just thinking, if you need more of that, don't forget our deal from yesterday with the A5 card stock, silver and gold in mirror, matte mirror and glitter. That was flying out yesterday.
So that's gone inside, and that gives me a beautiful drop shadow of silver. And then I've got a piece of acetate. And to put my acetate in, you could use red liner tape, but I'm just going to use the straight refillable marker. Refillable pen, because that does work too. And so that then gets a piece of acetate in behind there, which strengthens everything, keeps everything inside and hides the workings for you. So there's the box top, and now I've got some lovely acetate in there, and that's all beautifully drop shadowed. So that's the box lid. And then just to finish the box inside, just pushing them together, make sure they're beautiful. I've just got a piece of lovely scrapbook paper, and this is from the Winter's Tale box. You know, the box we did.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that's from there. So I'm going to collal all-purpose this into the base. And what this will do, and I'm going to be quite generous with the all-purpose at this point, because this will set like concrete and make the bottom of your box rigid, which then means you can put a heavier gift inside. Because remember, I always tell you that this collal all-purpose sets like concrete.
Yeah.
So the base of your box, if I just show you on this one that's finished, becomes really, really rigid. So you've got that inside there. Then we've got the lid on. Let's put that together. Come on, Leanne. There we go. Perfect fit.
Go.
There it is. And then you can see that beautiful dark paper inside, which makes the scene stand out on top.
It does.
And then I've used the outside bauble piece.
Is anyone else looking at that and thinking extravagant tissue box as well?
It really is. It could be. You could have your tissues popping out the hole here. Why not? For Christmas?
Yeah.
It's a marvellous idea.
Thank you.
Then I've taken the outside bauble piece and the inside oval and cut this frame.
Yeah.
That will make that frame for you. And then when you've got your frame, we're just going to use our tape pen or some wet glue, whatever you prefer. Put the glue on. And then that is going to go around the outside to frame it.
I love that.
Which just really adds, I think that adds, takes it from plain to fantastic. And then the sentiment.
Isn't it exciting? Again, just chatting whilst you're demoing, that you've made so many different projects with one set, from boxes to cards to ornaments. I love this, and I always think of Debbie Robinson. You know, when we talk about, we don't like one-trick ponies, do we? We want to make sure if we're getting a collection that we can do lots with it, and this certainly multiple ticks that box, doesn't it? Lots of different things you can make.
Absolutely, it does. Now, I love to do this, Ben, because at Christmas, so everybody who's been watching us for a long time will know that Sarah and I make each other a Christmas gift every year.
Yes.
So we don't buy for each other, we commit to make something for each other every year for Christmas, and we do. Not only that, I make her Christmas puddings, she makes my husband a Christmas cake, and I also get a bit of fudge chucked in there as well.
I get a Christmas cake as well.
Her Christmas cake, there's nothing like it.
Oh, it's best,
It's the best. It's like you can't even buy them in the high street, made expensive, as good as Sarah's Christmas cake.
I had to tell my mum a couple of years back that Sarah's cake was...
It's better.
Yeah, was
I've done
not
the same.
great.
My husband tells me every year, don't make a Christmas cake, Leanne, because Sarah's making one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
All right, mate. But he's right, because her Christmas cake is fantastic, but we also make each other a gift. Now, I love to do that for a friend, of which Sarah is, because it's a gift of my time. So if you're buying an inexpensive gift, maybe making some Christmas cookies, some chocolate truffles, the fudge Sarah makes, which is incredible. This gift box with some tissue and that fudge inside is the best Christmas gift, because it's entirely made with love by you for the person you're sending it to. And I think that's a really special thing to be able to do. This could be it could be, if you're not into baking or making, buy some inexpensive chocolates, unpack them, put them in tissue paper in a box like this, and it feels like something really exquisite.
Yeah.
I just think it's wonderful to be able to do, Ben, I really do. I just want to point out a little difference that I've done with my original and this one. This one I've struck everything flat with collal all-purpose because I want the box to be rigid. This one, I just raised that a little bit with some foam, can you see? Which made a little bit of a depth, a little bit of a shadow inside.
Yeah, I can see that now, yeah.
You can do that if you want to. That's entirely up to you. I've stuck everything flat with collal all-purpose. It's going to set like bloomin' concrete, and it's going to last for a long time and hold whatever you want to put inside.
Rachel's just saying, you know, if you do the whole thing about getting some expensive chocolates and putting them in, do we then pretend that we've made the chocolates as well?
That's up to you. No judgment from me.
I definitely would. Yeah, unless it's got like Terry's written on it. There's so much love coming through. Read a few of these comments, just remind you the deal as well. Thank you, Janice, who says, I am not a great card maker, but I do make gift bags, boxes and tags all year round. I've only been crafting 6 months, you say. Well, sounds like you are a pretty good crafter if you're making all those different bits and pieces. Alex says, it looks beautiful, Leanne. I love your makes. And Sandy Boric says, this is a great gift box. It would be very hard to part with. And thank you to everyone who's just messaged in about all of the projects that they make. Just been chatting about how many Christmas cards or Christmas projects do you make. Terry says, I make around 100 cards to mail out, but I also make to sell another 300 or so each year. Terry says, I make Christmas cards all year round. And I bet you sell a lot, don't you? Particularly if you're making with Crafter's Companion. Babsy Cobra says, I do only about 20 for family and friends, but I love to make boxes and bags for Christmas presents. It's so lovely, isn't it? If you've got the equipment and the product to be able to do it, and then you've got the talent to make as well. Like, why wouldn't you spend time doing that year round? And Cheryl Ann Telsford says, I usually make about 35 for a small nursing home for Thanksgiving and Christmas. I love the fact that loads of you make to sort of give to veterans and nursing homes and charities. I just think that's such a lovely thing to do. So good on you. Keep those comments coming through. And Susie says, for those who make to sell, make a box like this with 4 cards inside that also use the same dies. Yeah, so make like you would, that you see out and about, don't you? Box with loads of multiple cards you can sell for other people then to give to people who they want to give to. Love that idea. The Showstopper is still proving very, very popular. We'll give you time to check out, but if you want to go for the Showstopper, it's all of the brand new stamps and dies, the Christmas scene stamps and dies. This is the one that Leanne's just been working with, so the Christmas village, that really traditional scene of Father Christmas flying the reindeer over the village. And again, what I love about this board here is it kind of shows you the different ways that Leanne's used them over the course of the show, from creating what could be a box lid here, to creating a beautiful aperture for a card here, and here creating a Christmas ornament. Leanne's covered off all of those options for you over the course of the last hour and 20 minutes, so it shows you the versatility that you've got with a collection like this. Each one comes with a stamp as well, so that one comes with Merry Christmas. Again, on this board, showing you, could be a box, could be for the front of a card, could be a Christmas ornament. I really like the festive snowman. I think if you are going for individuals, it's going to be very hard to choose. Maybe if you're thinking, oh, I'll get a couple, it'd be really hard to choose which couple you go for, because they're all so fun, so Christmassy. If you are doing that, by the way, if you have bought individually, do let me know which ones you've gone for. Christmas Woodland, I think, again, versatility is the key here, not only, again, with what you're going to be making, but also with the fact that you can use this for Christmas, as we've talked about. You can use this for, Thanksgiving. If someone's got a birthday around November time, someone did message in and say that their husband's got a November birthday, so they were going to get this one as a great option to make a card for hubby. There's that Christmas tree, so again, very traditional. And again, with all the different ways that you can use it, the stamp on that one is Deck the Halls. The Christmas Angel, so we saw this in the first demo right at the start of the last hour with Leann, so if you want to recap on how Leann put that Christmas ornament together, which we will be giving away with the box at the end of the show, you can go back and watch this show from the start. And then lastly in the collection is your snow. So Let It Snow is that beautiful snowflake aperture, and again, the different ways that you can use this. £68 or $88, but that's not the full Showstopper, because you then also get, within the Showstopper, all of these goodies. So you pay an extra £15 or $20, and you're getting £34 or $49 worth of Crafty Stash. And it's really good stuff that we've all pieced together with this. So craft card, yes, you use that year round, but I do think a lot of people love to use craft card within their Christmas makes, so we give you 50 sheets of that. You're going to get your linen card from the 12 Days of Christmas collection. That is 24 A4 sheets there, and then that paper pad to go with it as well. So the paper pad is absolutely beautiful, contains all of the different characters from the 12 Days of Christmas song. The reverse is just some beautiful Christmas patterns that you can build into your make, so that's included as well. And then alongside that, within the Showstopper, we also give you your tags and twine, which comes from the Home for Christmas Violet Studios set. And nice that we've given you that twine as well, so if you are going to make ornaments with your brand new dies, you can use that twine from this collection. And of course, if you then go for the Showstopper, £68 or $88, you can add in your bonus buy, which today is the Tri-Blend Deep Blend pens. This should be £60 or $88 if you're platinum, half that price if you pop those into your basket alongside your Showstopper, and a lot of people have taken up that option. Right, we are going to take a short little break. Keep those comments coming through. Lots of people with overflowing baskets, so let's give you the opportunity to check out. When we come back, we will squeeze in one final demo, and towards the end of the show, if you have been commenting, stay with us, because you could be winning one of Leann's makes. We'll do all that in the final half hour, but right now, get to the checkouts and we will be right back.
Come in, check my emails, then lay the shows out in the studio, set pack shots up. Then I will get new polls, pick shows, solve any problems that need solving. We deal with other teams where we receive marketing suites, we receive boards. We pick samples to send to Hobby Maker. We pick samples to QVC. We will take the previous out of the studios, set the new shows up. We do floor manage occasionally, not all the time, making sure that the craft expert presenters have everything at hand that they need. Anything that they haven't got during shows, we will run about and get the products for them. Think on a morning when it's really quiet, I can get more done when there's nobody else in the building. Night owl. Morning. Coffee morning, tea the rest of the day. Savoury. Normally lunchtime. Craft along. Mobile phone. Christmas chicken wrap. Barry White, you're my first, my last, my everything. Go home and make the tea.
My day-to-day life is busy and work. Literally, I get in the door, I check my polls, I then check what I've got to demo, I then get everything ready, and it's just busy, busy, busy from there. I have a meeting with the producer, the director, we get then sorted for the shows, talk to the presenter, and it depends what side I'm on. I mean, sometimes I'm doing the presenting side, sometimes I'm doing the demonstration side, and I love both. It's actually who I get to work with. I can't say no more than that other than anybody that works here. We're a big family. We're so super friendly. I love Ben. I love it when we work together. And I don't mean that I don't love anyone else. It's the fact that Ben is the presenter and then I'm demonstrating and we just have this rapport. Same with Craig, same with Deb, same with the whole team. So yeah, the best part of the day is just getting to work with the best people in the industry. Oh, a night out. In the morning. Oh, none. I only drink water. Oh, well, I'm cutting out sugar, so it's got to be savoury. Masterclass. Oh, I can't leave the house without my lipstick. Oh, I love a baked potato. I relax, so I literally drive home normally and then I relax.
Welcome back, everybody. You know, the more I read your comments, the more I love you guys even more. I do love you guys, and I know it sounds corny, you know, it's like, oh, we're all one big crafty family, but I truly believe we are. And there's so many lovely comments coming through as we've chatted about who you make Christmas cards for and how many you make, and people chatting about making cards for nursing homes, making cards for veterans. And then Mary Beth Doyle, I love this comment. I make 60+ birthday cards for the care centre, so each resident gets a card on their birthday. I mean, how lovely is that?
Is that Mary?
That's Mary Beth,
Mary,
yeah.
You are an angel.
Yeah.
I absolutely love that. Do you know, because there's so many, and do you know, it makes me want to fill up. There are so many people, well, our elderly loved ones and family who might not have any family, who are in these care homes and institutions and will feel lonely. And to have something handmade like that, I mean, it's a massive debt of gratitude we owe you for that, Mary. I think that's wonderful.
That is blooming marvellous, that. Makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. Yeah. Alex has joined us saying, I love the angel, the snowman and the Christmas tree. Did you go for those three? Is that the three that you've gone for? That's a great choice if you went for those. Betty says, I love this collection. So useful, very festive and great for all ages. Yeah, it is. And as I said earlier on, I feel like we've covered off lots of different styles of Christmas as well, which is really nice. So your quid's in, however you do it. If you go Showstopper, amazing. If you just get the collection, amazing. If you're picking and choosing, amazing. Whatever budget you're on, take advantage, and we've hopefully got you covered over on the website. Whilst you're there as well, again, don't forget we have got our sort and store event. So if you need more storage, up to 50% off on selected deals, and the 10 dies for £10 or dollars is still going. We might not have any dies left at the end of the month because that's how long it runs for. Right, we've got about 25 minutes left. Stick with us because if you commented, you could be winning one of Leann's Makes a Chivs original, but we've got one more project to make, Leann, haven't we?
We do. Sorry, I was miles away there. I was thinking about Mary with her cards.
It's really sweet, isn't it?
I absolutely love that. I just think, I think us crafters could be donating 5 to 10 of those, couldn't we, to different places? If you can't commit to 60, and I was thinking about how I can do that. I love that, Mary. Thank you.
Well done, everyone.
Right, I am going to make now a lovely little easel card using the Santa, because you can use the bauble style but make a pretty little easel card. Yeah. So I thought we'd have a look at how to do that, Ben. So to make the card base, I've just got a half fold card, and then I'm going to take the die which has the bauble top on it to make the card base, and then I will just pop that over the top of the fold so the bauble bit isn't cutting. Okay, so that's off the edge. Let me show you here. That's off the edge of the card, you can see there. Run that through your machine, and when it comes out like that, you've got your half fold
Yeah.
circle to make your easel card. Then on the front, you're just going to take your scoring tool and a ruler. You're going to score across the centre and then burnish it. And that makes the easel base using that bauble die.
Gotcha.
Okay, so that's what you're going to do to make your base. Then we're going to take the same die and we're going to, with a square of paper, let me show you how I've done it. With a square of paper, then take your bauble, fold it, close it, bear with. Take your bauble so you can see where it's come off. Use a pen. I'm just going to use a pokey tool to mark here and here on your scrap of paper.
Right, okay.
Okay, so you can see where it is. Use a pen, it'll be more obvious. I can see where that is. Then I can see where those lines are, and I know that I have to put that there to be able to cut this, which is the perfect matting layer for the base of my easel card. Okay, so that's how I've done that. And then I need one more piece. And I had it cut, where's it gone? Hey, Ben. It's like the oh, there it is. It's like the blooming Twilight Zone in here today. And then I'm going to do exactly the same, but a full circle with the full circle die. Okay?
Gotcha.
So we've got that all correct. Or you could do it with this, with the big die and just chop the little bauble bit off the top. But you need a full circle and a half one. And then I'm going to use my all-purpose just to stick that in place, as it's the best glue for matting and layering. Okay, so that goes on the base there. And then on the front of the card, let's go to stand up like that. Put your glue, and I always do this because I get carried away and I pick up this piece and I go, oh, man and layering, all everywhere, and then poster.
Ah, yeah.
Don't want that. So when you're making an easel card, always just put your glue to the front of the card.
Yes.
I'm always making a coaster. So we're going to do that, and that means my glue's only on the front of that card where it needs to be. And then when I take my piece of paper or card to it, it's glued in the right place and I've still got an easel card.
Yes.
Okay. So that's my top tip for you to not make a beautiful coaster. Then what we're going to do is cut out with the insert die. Let me get that for you. So we're going to cut out with the insert die and a piece of card and the outside circle. We're going to put them together and cut that out. And when we cut that out, we will have the little snowman piece.
Cute.
And then we're going to take out tri-blends and colour him in.
A few comments coming through.
Yeah.
Lovely comments. Jules says, I make my cards to raise funds for my local air ambulance charity. We've raised £4,200 so far. This is just a hobby helping others in memory of my dad as he was a pilot.
I love that. I love it. I love it so much. Now, you see, I was thinking about Mary and thinking, what would I do? And I was thinking about the lady who said does things for veterans.
Yeah.
So I think here in the UK, because Peter was in the military for 12 years, he's not, he left to pursue other career options. But because he was there for 12 years, Help for Heroes has always been quite close to my heart. So I think I would like to do the same for Help for Heroes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think I would like to do that. So I'm going to work out how I can fit that into the busy life, because I just think it's a lovely idea.
You might have to maybe make sort of 3 a day now instead.
Maybe, well, I might have to, or 5, who knows? It's a week, not a day, Ben.
Oh, sorry, a week, yeah, yeah, sorry. Did I say a day?
You said it. Can you imagine? What a full-time job. All this product development. I'm on here. Right, so we've got a piece of Centura pearl, and then I'm using my outside bauble and my inside circle, and that will make a frame.
Gotcha.
Okay, so once we've got that frame, I'm going to stick that in place, and I'm going to do that with the little bit of glue I've got left in my syringe, 3D glue. And I'm just going to take that around, because I just want it to be slightly elevated, but not massively. And I want it to be a wet glue so that it sticks, a good amount of stick for a long time. Okay, so that little frame's going to go on. There we go. Any little bits of hair, any little eyelashes of glue that are sticking out can be whipped away.
Yeah.
Let's get that in place. Right, happy with that. Lovely. And then when you've coloured your snowman in, and I've coloured the snowman in just with my tri-blends, and then I don't know if you can see, I've just done a little bit of clear sparkle pen just to give him a little shimmer.
Oh, yeah.
You might just see it catching the light. You'll see it more when you've got it at home, catching the light. There you are, you can see that lovely little shimmer in there. So a little bit of sparkle and just colour in and just randomly colour. It doesn't have to be perfectly blended, just some colour on the snowman with the tri-blend markers. You okay with that? Go on,
Yeah.
you've got a question, Ben.
What's the thing at the top of his hat? Is that a branch?
The thing out the top of his hat, that's a mountain behind him.
Oh, well,
So there are his arms. There are his arms.
I couldn't work
These
it
are
out.
the mountains, and
The
that's the tree.
mountains. I thought it looks like it could be
River deep, mountain high. Do you think it was
Lightning.
a claw? Lightning.
Fault lightning.
Striking that snowman down. Smiting that snowman.
Smiting him.
For looking so happy.
the Grinch.
It's the mountains. It's the, River deep, mountain high.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good. Oh, dear.
Right, okay, so let's now use our 3D glue gel.
Oh, dear.
We're going to lift this up. So we're going to use the 3D glue gel and just put some little bits in here.
Yeah.
Again, for me, 3D glue gel rather than a foam pad, because if this is something that people are going to keep and bring out as maybe it's a little Christmas decoration every year, pop it on the shelf or on the table. I do that when I've got lovely little cards like that. I put them away and I bring them out every year as a decoration.
Oh, dear.
Yes, because I love it, and people have made them for me. So I want
Christmas
to,
cards from previous year?
Yeah, like if it's like this, and it could be a decoration.
Oh,
I
okay.
put it away and I bring it out.
I might start doing that with beautiful Christmas cards. Make it look like I've got a few friends. who send me
It makes
cards.
sense you've got a few more friends than you've got.
Yeah, exactly right.
You've got 10 from the same person. But it's just if it's lovely decorations, or
Yeah.
like if it's a special one from my son or like my granddaughters. Yeah, I'll bring them out, Ben. Why not? Because I like to see them. It's a shame that they're stuck in a drawer then
Yeah, I
for the
know
rest
what
of
you
their
mean.
life. Do you know what I mean? So special ones I will bring out again. And then when you've got your glue gel on, that's going to go on the front here, just so he stands up and out a little bit more. There we go. And then we've just used the little stamp that comes in, and with a little nesting set at home, stamped it on, done a little nesting bit, 3 little gems, and that can have a bit of glue gel on the back. And that's going to make the stopper. So open that up, pop the stopper inside. I've just knocked that out of shape, wait for the glue to dry. And when the glue's dried, you've got your little card there with the stopper in place.
I can't unsee that now.
You can't not see him being struck down by lightning. Hang on, wrong way. Sorry, Sam. There you go. Chasing the camera, there it is. Smite you, snowman, for looking so happy.
Frosty the snowman was struck down by lightning.
He looked too happy for Ben.
Oh, laugh. Thank you, Wendy. His message says, I make cards for the care home. My auntie is in for the home to sell for the residence fund. I love that. So they all get a present at Christmas. That is blooming marvellous. And Cindy says, we get a group together during work hours and the 6 of us make over 300 cards to give to the Veterans Hospital during the holidays. And then we meet again to make birthday cards to be given out to them. You guys are too much, honestly. It's so lovely. So lovely that you do all of this. And Dawn says, I need to start doing that for the elderly. Oops, I forgot I am now elderly. What do you like? Young at heart, yes. Stephanie says that was magical cutting and colouring. And Kathy Reed says it would be cute to put a little white pom-pom on the top of his hat.
Gosh, yes.
Yeah. Or
Yes,
a bit
it
of
would.
puffy snow.
Yes, that would be lovely.
Yeah. Whatever you like. The paper pads proving very popular, as we knew that they would. We launched these yesterday as part of that Christmas embellishment bundle. The Winter Forest proving super popular, a bit more sort of contemporary colours, frozen colours in here if you like. And as I said earlier on, if you want to be able to recreate Leann's card from earlier, and you haven't got that sort of colour of paper pad, then this one is certainly to go for. Got lots of beautiful sort of wintertime scenes, like frozen vistas, and then also kind of mixed into this, you've got the Christmas bells, you've got your jingly bells in there, Christmas ornaments and baubles, beautiful, beautiful A-sides, and then B-sides, you've got the kind of background of those A-side patterns for you to work with. Love the kind of baubles that you've got on that page there. It's a really lovely, lovely paper pad, 36 double-sided sheets, 180 GSM, and that is £11.99, platinum $15.99, and then if you want to go more of your sort of traditional Christmas colours, you've got the winter berries, If you like both of these, by the way, I know we're just popping up the individual details for you. There is that bundle too, but this one again is all about the beautiful kind of, you've got Christmas wreaths and Christmas foliage built in here. You can see all of your kind of Christmas pine cones and Christmas berries and mistletoe. There's holly and ivy, poinsettias. You've got all of those beautiful Christmas ornaments in here. There's so much, so many layers, layer upon layer of detail within these paper pads. Even the little Christmas stockings and presents nestled beneath the tree. There's loads. So plenty to be working with. Again, if you want to cut these down to smaller sizes, you can size these up to your 6x6s. And again, just to show you the reverse, you've got all those beautiful patterns to be working with as well. So $11.99 individually, or $15.99 if you're in the US and you are a platinum member. A few more comments coming through. Hi to Jules, says, I just love this so much. So many people giving to help others through craft. And Pat says, what an adorable card. The snowman is just so whimsical. And Fiona says, my daughter still has all my makes out for all to see. It makes me realise just how much my family love me making the cards I do. It all started because I could not find any standout good cards. Well, I bet you've got standout cards galore now, Fiona, haven't you? See, because you're making your own. The collection, just very quickly to whiz through, and we will squeeze in one final demo with Leanne. We'll squeeze in all 5. This is it, the full collection here for £56 or $72. And it's nice, actually, that if you go through the show, we've pretty much seen all of these. So the Let It Snow, and again, just showing you the different ways that you can use these on the board. You get a sentiment with each, a beautiful stamped sentiment. You've got the Angel, which we did right at the top. Somebody's going to be winning that alongside the box at the end of the show. There's that beautiful Christmas tree. Again, if you're looking for these individually, you can go for these as individuals. Maybe if you just want to pick up 1 or 2 of them. The Woodland Stag, that's actually called Christmas Woodland if you're looking for that on its own. And again, we'll be giving away that card at the end of the show. You've got that beautiful snowman, cheeky little snowman. I'm still not, I can't unsee it now. I just can't unsee it. But yeah, you've got the cheeky snowman who's there in front of the mountain range with the Christmas tree in the background. And then lastly, as we showed you again a little bit earlier on, is the Christmas village with Father Christmas and the reindeer flying over the rooftops. I need this beautiful collection, says Jules Gordon. Jump in and grab it, Jules, if you just want the collection on its own. Details on your screen there. And Ben says, Pat, I've been wondering what you have on your vest. It looks like a red pin. Oh, it's the crafters little, don't worry, it's just a little crafters club. Oh, hello. Oh, go right in there. Gee whiz. You got to warn me. It's just a little crafters pin that we had from, is it from 20, what year was it? I'll have to look now. It's from 2023. The little crafters club member pin badges that we gave away. I love stuff like that. Used to be like that at school as well. Used to collect all the badges for me blazer. I've told you that before, haven't I? I became a librarian so I could get a badge, and then I never helped out in the library. I joined the chess club to get the badge, and I played like 1 game of chess. And I had all these badges down. I was walking around like that. Look at me. Shouldn't you be in the library? No, I've done me shift for the year. But yeah, that's what I was like.
There's a stall in Keswick which has like every pin badge you could ever imagine in there. My brother-in-law loves it, and every time we go he'll get 2 new pin badges because he absolutely adores them. My husband goes and buys the mud ones.
Oh yeah.
Like the Target, the mud, the Lambretta type ones. But if you love a pin badge, Ben, you need to go to Keswick to the market on a Thursday or a Saturday because the stall there is incredible. Well,
I will. Maybe I'll go there. I've got a few days after I come back from Turkey, so when I head up to Keswick, I'll come back and I'll have just loads of pin badges all the way down my waistcoat. Right, we're going to move on because we've only got 10 minutes left. Can you squeeze in something quick, Leanne, in 10 minutes?
Sorry, Ben.
Can you squeeze... Sorry, they're rabbiting. Johnny's going, you mean not coming straight back into work? No, I'm having a holiday, then I'm having a holiday the other side of my holiday. Oh, yes, a UK holiday as well as a Turkish holiday. I want to show me new teeth off to everyone when I get back.
All the holidays.
All the holidays, eh? I can't remember what I was going to do now. Oh, yes. Have we got 10 minutes to do a demo? Have we got time?
Let's do it. I want to do something traditional for you now, in true, like, beautiful traditional style. If you've got the Holly and Ivy collection, when we launched that this year, the Holly and Ivy collection would be beautiful to make this lovely traditional card with, wouldn't it? Just using that fabulous embellishment on there. So I thought we'd have a look at how to make that, Ben.
Okay.
So what I've done is just make a half-fold 5.5-inch square card, and then I've scored the front of that diagonally, which will make that triangular shaped easel there, that kind of side fold easel, and that gets folded back. Then I've just done some matting and layering with beautiful traditional scrapbook paper and some gold mirror card. So that's going to get stuck on with my Kalal all-purpose again. Just very quickly. There we go. We'll pop that here. There we are. And then I've made the same mat and layer for the front. Okay. And the same applies as I did with the little snowman. Glue the card, not the mat and layer, and then you won't get glue where you don't want it.
Yeah.
Okay, so that goes on there, and then the mat and layer goes on top. And that's perfect there. So that's all sorted. Then what I've done is take the die set, and I've cut out several pieces. So the first thing I've cut is with the bauble die, a green scrapbook piece of paper, and then with the bauble and the circle, a gold frame, and then with the circle and the cut-in piece, I've cut a white angel and a gold angel, and they're going to get assembled for my topper.
Okay.
So the first piece is going to be the green piece, and the gold will go on top of there finally to edge that. So I'm just going to make a lovely drop shadow. So that brings in Dotty, doesn't it? Whenever we do a drop shadow, we need Dotty. I feel like I'm talking about Sheena when I say that.
What, Dotty?
Dotty, yeah. It's a middle name. I hope she doesn't mind me sharing.
Is it?
Yeah, Dorothy.
Dorothy?
Yes. So I call her, so Dotty, she gets Dotty. Or Dot.
That kind of suits her, actually.
Does suit her.
Dotty. Have you got a middle name?
No.
Oh.
There's only one of us, oh, nearly put that in the wrong place talking. Only one of us in our family got a middle name. That was my brother Ryan.
Ah, okay.
He got John after my granddad.
Ah.
Right, so just down and right a little bit there, and that creates a pretty drop shadow of gold on that angel. And then Dotty again. We've got unusual names in our family though, Ben. I think my mum forewent middle names because she went all out with forenames.
I don't think, look, Leann's not unusual.
So, but it was in the 70s.
Ah, was it?
I was the only Leann in the school, right the way up to senior school.
Oh, really?
All the way through, infants, juniors, and secondary school.
Yeah.
I was the only Leann. Like, you couldn't get away with anything, because if someone said Leann, it was me.
Ah.
Like, if you're John, you could go, wasn't me, not me, John, that John.
Oh, yeah, loads of Johns back then, wasn't there?
I seen Leann,
Ah.
it's me.
But Leann without an E is less...
Yes, less popular.
Popular as well, isn't
yes, it? Yes, you knew me, Neon, but I was the only Leann.
Ah.
And then my next brother down from me was called after my mum's dad, and he's Roland.
Roland?
Now, he was the only Roland.
That's a great name.
It is a great name, but I have to tell you, unfortunately, for him, and I'll tell you why in a second. So she called him after her dad, because sadly we lost him while she was expecting Roland. I don't know why I'm telling you all these stories now, but I'll tell you while I'm crafting. And so he was the only Roland in the school.
Huh.
Yeah, there wasn't another Roland. So, but she did that at the time. Roland Rat was popular.
Oh, yeah. Hey,
Kevin! Kevin! Who a bit. So literally, through school, he would be walking around with a chorus of people going, hey, Kevin! behind him. So that was unfortunate for him, wasn't it? Ryan got a normal name. Ryan John.
Yeah.
She just liked it. But she did John without an H, Jon.
Okay.
She likes to be different, does Linda?
Yeah.
And then my sister Marielle.
Marielle, yeah.
She was the only Marielle in the school.
I think I've ever heard that name before.
Well, she made it up. Linda made it up. So she was watching a movie when she was expecting Marielle, didn't know she was having a girl, and I think it was Mariella, the actress in there, something like that. And then there was like a Marianne name, and she was like, I really like it, but I don't like that Ella, it's a bit too princess. I think just Elle would be nice, Marielle. So she's Marielle, and she was the only one all the way through school. So we've all got unusual names, so I think she forewent middle names because she went all out with forenames.
I was going to say that Marielle is Darling Buds of May, but that's Mariette, isn't it?
Mariette.
Yeah, in Darling Buds of May.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. There you go. The history of our family
I enjoyed
names
that.
right
Little,
there for you. It's just what you never knew you wanted to know, Ben.
No,
That's what that was.
Great trip down memory lane. They're remembering Roland Rat as well.
Oh, I loved him.
Yeah.
I loved him, but can you imagine? Poor Ben.
No. He released a record as well, didn't he, Roland Rat?
He
I'm
did,
sure,
yeah. Rat rapping.
Rat rapping, that was it.
Honestly, rat rapping. He did rat rapping. Right, let's stick that on the front there and let that... I mean, everybody across the pond's going to wonder what the dickens we're talking about.
Just Google Roland Rat.
Just Google Roland Rat and you'll understand what we're talking about. Right, so I've got that on there now. So that's on my side easel card. So you can see as I bring that up, the angel stands straight on. Can you see that? So just be careful when you're putting that on to make sure you get that in the nice straight upward style. Then I've just used some pieces that I've got lying around, some lovely bits of foliage, and I've cut them out in gold and white, and I'm just going to use my 3D glue gel, and they're going to get tucked behind in a random fashion, the little frame wherever I feel I fancy them, top and bottom, and do quite a few of those. And then I've got a little square piece which will get Christmas blessings put on top, a couple more little bits of the foliage stuck on, a pretty bow to go on there, and then when you've done all of that, Ben, in true TV style, this is what you've got.
Look at
so
that.
you're going to stick your little gold leaves at the sides, you're going to put a few little bits of foliage there, you've got your lovely little Christmas blessings, you've got your stopper, and then you've got a really pretty traditional card.
Absolutely beautiful, and I'm glad that we managed to squeeze that one in the final few minutes. Leanne does make some lovely cards, says Jacqueline Clark. And Dawn LaValle says, I could listen to Leanne talk all day long. I love her stories. Listen with Leanne, maybe that should be a new feature. And Jonelle says, I have never met anyone who pronounces their name like mine is. The J is like Jacques Cousteau. So
Janelle.
Huh?
Janelle.
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 J-O-N-E-L.
So obviously, she said, but it's pronounced like
Jacques. Oh, so Janelle.
Janelle.
Oh.
That is a lovely name.
Chanel.
Really like that.
It's a beautiful name.
Yeah.
And Rose says, I've just received 2 parcels with the 10 for 10. Speechless, you say, as you've practically given them away, haven't we? Amazing bargains, and I can't wait to get them into my craft room. And Stephanie says, Ben, when will you be gone? I'm here tomorrow, Stephanie, and then I'm not back, oh, you crikey, until the 29th of July.
What are we going to do without you? What are we going to do without you?
I don't know. You'll be fine.
We'll miss you.
I'll miss you guys.
I need updates regularly of how fabulous the holiday's going. We're going to miss you, Ben.
I'll stick it on my socials for you.
Good.
I got the book that you talked about. You saw, didn't you? The Thursday Murder Club.
Yes, I've seen it on your Instagram. You're going to read it. Are you going to read that one first?
Yes.
Please do. You're going to love it.
I literally can't wait, because I was just thumbing through a few ideas, and then I was like, oh yes, because you said. I'm sure Debbie Robinson's read it as well.
You're going to love it.
Love it!
Love it!
Right. Oh yes, Rick, we've got to give the cards away. The cards. So I tell you what, you choose which one you're going to give away first. And I've got one of the names. So
I've got the Stag first.
Okay. So the Stag is going to go to Sean Sanderson.
Congratulations, Sean. Ben and I are going to sign that for you. I hope you enjoy.
Sean, you need to message CTV prizes at crafterscompanion.co.uk, and the other prize was
the box, and I'm going to stick the little ornament inside for you.
Kirsty D.
Kirsty, congratulations. Kirsty, I need to... Kirsty, do you want us to sign the box for you? Or do you want to keep it to give it away?
Maybe we can sign a little bit of paper to put in it.
We'll sign a bit of paper and put it inside for you,
Yeah.
Kirsty, yeah.
Thank you so much, everybody. There's too many comments to come in the last few minutes for me to mention, but I appreciate all your comments. Appreciate all of the chat you've had with us. Thanks to Leanne as well. When are you back?
Next week, Tuesday, I believe.
Okay. Look forward to seeing Leanne then. We will see you, or I will see you, live at 5. We've got a craft along. That was very breezy. We've got a craft along coming your way with Debbie Fisher with the brand new 3D embossing folders with the dies. You know the ones that I mean. They're coming up later on. We'll see you. Keep checking out your baskets. Bye for now.